Yo, what's up guys? Nash here coming at you with a brand new video, and we are dropping a brand new series starting today covering email marketing specifically for e-commerce and Shopify. So for those of you that don't know what email marketing is, basically it's when you collect an email and start marketing products to it. That's essentially the basics of it, and it accounts for about 30%, maybe even 35% on the higher months of my business sales. So if you're not taking advantage of this, you definitely should be taking advantage of it, and I'm going to show you how right now. But if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because we're about to drop some dope content that you guys are going to get tons of value out of. And if you're not subscribed, you're going to start missing out on the videos we do in the future. So definitely do that. And yeah, let's jump in. So email marketing. There's basically three different types of email marketing that I can kind of, or that I use at least. There are other types like subcategories of these, but these are the three main ones that I use. So the first one is called abandoned cart. So I'm sure tons of you guys have heard about abandoned cart emails and email series. There's bunches of different softwares that send them out automatically. We'll go over how to set all these up in a future video and one of the next parts. But abandoned cart is essentially when somebody adds something to their cart, but they don't actually purchase it, but you still have their email so you can start emailing them later. Okay, so we'll go over the strategy here. The next one is newsletter. Okay, newsletter are people that sign up to your newsletter or sign up for a discount or something like that. They are basically your general base level subscribers that haven't shown necessarily any interest in purchasing, but they are at least interested enough to start receiving marketing emails from you. So these would be considered cold leads, these would be considered warm leads, and then I'll show you another one, the other category, which is considered a hot lead, which means that they're very likely to purchase, and that is your customer list. Okay, so these are the three different types of email marketing that you can go into, and there's a little bit different strategy that you should approach when it comes to these different groups of people. So, like I said, this one is definitely brings me the most profit and the most income is the new customer list and customer list in general. Then next to that would probably be this one, and then this one. And the only reason is because these people have bought something, so they're more likely to buy stuff, in the future because they've already purchased. So that being said, let's go into the strategy on how you should actually go about doing these. So for abandoned cart, I basically set up 4 emails. So I'll just do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hopefully you can see all these. I think you can. So 4 emails. Some people do 3. I just like doing 4. I think it makes kind of more sense, but you can do whatever. But the first email is it's just going to be a reminder email. Okay, so you're basically just going to remind the person, the customer, that they have something in their cart that they can go check out. Just making sure that they didn't get distracted. Maybe they had to take the dog out, whatever it is. Just send them a reminder that there's still stuff in their cart that they can go purchase. And I usually send this after about 4 hours. Let me put hours. Okay, I usually send that about after 4 hours. I've tested with 2 hours, tested with 60 minutes, tested with 6 hours. For me, this one works the best, but I would recommend testing it out and seeing. Okay, number 2 is going to be a reminder email, okay, but we're going to add urgency. So what I mean by this is that you're going to remind the customer, hey, you got something in your cart, but we're going to add urgency by saying, hey, listen, this deal, or we're only going to save your cart for the next 12 hours, the next 24 hours, whatever you want to make it. So if you, if you wait longer than that, then your cart will expire and you won't get the deal. Which usually when I'm running, running advertisements to things, I run deals, so I'll do like a 25% off, 50% off, whatever it is, so people understand that they're getting a deal. So if I say that, your cart's going to expire and you might lose the deal, then they might be more likely to buy, okay? So I usually do this after a full day. Then the third email is going to be a coupon of some sort. And it could be a coupon incentive, maybe buy one, get one free, whatever you want to make it to get people to be more incentivized to purchase. You can do whatever you want here. But the reason I don't do it on the second or first email is because I don't want to just like come out swinging and give people money off that probably would have purchased anyways with these 2 emails here. I would rather go through these 2, have everybody buy from these that was going to, and then come in with the coupon later. So the coupon, like I said, could be anything. Then the last one is a coupon plus urgency. Okay. Oh wait, I didn't put, okay, so the coupon I usually do after day 2. And then this one I do after day 3. So it's just like, 1 day in between. But the coupon plus urgency, essentially what that is you give them the coupon, so say it's 50% off. You give them that coupon, but you say, hey, it only lasts for the next 12 hours, so go ahead and purchase now so you can redeem the coupon, something like that. Because this will make people more incentivized to go actually make the purchase. So these are the 4 emails that I use. I actually do have sort of templates that I use that you can build off of or you can use for yourself that I've linked down in the description below. So if you do want to check those out, you can check them out. I probably will make templates for all these different ones that you can go ahead and check out if you so desire. But that being said, go ahead and screenshot this because I'm about to erase it. So 3, 2, 1. So that was abandoned cart. Now we're going to go into newsletter and customer emails, which are kind of similar. I treat them sort of similar, but there are a few key differences that I'll talk about. So I like to think of it as a timeline. So I'm just going to draw out a little timeline here. So, whoop. And you could do it for any amount of time. I usually do it for 2 weeks. You could do it for 3 weeks. You could do it for a month. You could do it for 6 months. Like some people have 6-month email lists. Doesn't really matter in the beginning. Just get something going. So I'd recommend like the 2 weeks would probably be good. So let's say this is day 0. So this is the day that they sign up. We consider that day 0. And day 14, so this will be after 2 weeks of them being on your email list. And the entire goal here, if they're on the newsletter, is obviously to get them to buy something. If they're a new customer, obviously, keep retaining them as a customer and buy more stuff. So day 0, we're going to do, so day 0, we're going to do the welcome and incentive. So what do I mean by this? If you're on a newsletter, basically you're going to say, welcome to the newsletter, here's what you can expect, here's how often we email you, what kind of information that you can get. You want to establish right out the gate what kind of value they're going to be getting from being on your newsletter. But most importantly is if they're on your newsletter, you have to give them the incentive that they signed up for. So most of the time when you have a newsletter, people are signing up for either a coupon, maybe a free ebook, maybe some sort of free item, giveaway, percentage off, whatever it might be that you're giving them to sign up to your newsletter. You want to make sure that you give them that incentive right off the bat, because that's why they signed up in the first place, right? So for the newsletter, definitely make sure that that's the case. For the new customers, you're going to welcome them, tell them how long shipping time takes, how they can contact you, what else, how they can track their package, stuff like that. And I'm also in the new customer email going to give them another incentive, which would be maybe like 20% off your next purchase, something like that. And honestly, guys, like I said, this is my most profitable by far campaign. So many people buy from that new customer email that I give them like 20% off. So definitely a good thing to do. And I'll leave that link. I'll have a template email for that that you can check out. So welcome and incentive. Then after, I like to wait a day. So day 2, let me actually spread this out a little bit. So, okay, day 2, I'm going to give them some sort of value, okay? So, what do I mean by that? So let's say we're in like the fishing niche. What kind of value would those people be looking for? What kind of information would they be searching for? I think they might be interested in like, top 10 fishing lures for catfishing, or maybe something like the best new fishing boats, or the best time to catch a certain kind of fish, the best techniques to use, things like that. You want to include either blog articles to other blogs, or preferably you'd like to send them back to your website. So you could actually start a blog on your own website and just do like top 10 tips, top 7 tips. Those are like really, really good, both for clickbait and for, people like lists of things. So I would give them value there. Also on day 4, I would give them value. And I'm going to show you guys how to set all this up in future videos, so we can, so don't worry. But so 2 values in a row. Then we're going to do this. We're going to, on day 6, we're going to do a pitch. So let me write that. So what do I mean by pitch? Basically, you're going to sell them something that is, some people call it a tripwire, some people call it like a bait product. But essentially what you're going to do is pitch something that's sort of low cost. So like $7 to $15. Preferably under 10 actually does best in my experience. But, something that's a little bit cheaper that somebody can be like, oh, $7, all right, I'll drop $7, like no big deal. And then if you haven't already seen the upsell video, I'll link it somewhere on here that you can go ahead and check out the, how to actually upsell people and make money off of that. So if you haven't checked that out, definitely watch it. So we're going to pitch them there on some sort of tripwire product. And then on day 7, so I'm not going to wait a day here, I'm just going to go straight to day 7. We're going to do a pitch. We're going to do a pitch plus urgency. So just like with the abandoned cart emails, we're going to say, hey, this offer only lasts, the 50% offer, usually I like to make this some sort of deal. But the pitch or the offer only lasts for the next 12 hours, the next 24 hours, whatever you want to make it. So we're going to add urgency and hopefully get people to buy. If they don't, that's fine. We still have more, things in our newsletter. So I'll wait another day. We'll go day 9. We're going to give them more value, okay? So another value piece, preferably make it on your own blog, maybe a funny meme, something like that, Because the reason why is because we just pitched them twice, right? So we want to make sure that we're not constantly pitching. We're actually providing value in this email list as well. So we're going to give them value there. Then on day 11, we're again going to give them value on day 11. Then day 13, we're going to do another pitch. So it's going to be a different product. You could either do something a little bit higher tier, maybe in the $20 to $30 range, or you could stick with something in this tier. It really just depends on what you want to do. It's you might get better results with the smaller price, but you can try out both, do whatever you want. We're going to pitch. And then day 14, again, we're going to continue here, and we're going to do pitch plus urgency. So this is actually how I would set up a 2-week new customer or newsletter type of feel. And obviously you can just continue on with the process. You can switch it up a little bit if you want to, do whatever works best for you. But this is kind of the layout that I use myself. And like I said, it accounts for about 30% of the revenue that I actually make from my store. So hopefully this video was valuable for you guys. If it was, go ahead and hit that like button and also hit the subscribe. Let me know that you like it and you appreciate it and want me to continue doing it on a daily basis. Like I said, I'm going to provide some templates that you can go off of for these emails if you like. And in the next video, because this is a series, in the next video we're going to be talking about how to actually set this stuff up in the real world on the computer. So stay stoked because it's going to be awesome. And